our Truth Talk. This is episode 2 and the first episode of 2023. In today's episode we'll talk about looking into GCSE options and we'll talk to members of staff about the best options for you.
This is the process of choosing your options.
I'll show the normal secondary school for the first 3 years.
Then you might want to think about what you like to do.
We'll also take examinations through the school year for our teachers to assess us and get us into a routine.
You can also talk to your form teacher about your options and have regular meetings.
You should always bring your parents to teacher meetings. We have very helpful career lessons in year 10.
You can use the internet to help you find the best options.
In year 10, we'll get a career booklet to help us choose our options, which will help us look into what we're going to do next year.
You can also talk to an older person about your options.
You should always make sure to listen to your teacher's advice. We will ask Miss Rice some questions. What GCSEs did you choose to get to where you are today?
Well, probably a lot like yourselves. A number of the GCSEs were chosen for me, for example, maths, English, religion. But I chose to do 2 sciences. I chose to do physics and chemistry. I chose a language, which was French. And then I chose to do history. And one of the subjects that I really loved, music. So those subjects I chose at GCSE. I did well in my GCSEs, and from that then I went on and I did 3 A-levels. I did A-level music, A-level history and A-level religion. And those A-levels then allowed me to go and do my degree at Queen's University, and then after that I went on to the University of Ulster and I did a PGCE in history and RE, and then lo and behold I became a teacher, which I was absolutely delighted about. And even having been a teacher, I continued on with my education. I then did a postgraduate in IT that then allowed me to teach computing. And I also then did a master's degree in school leadership, which allowed me then to apply for the position as vice principal.
What tips or advice would you give to your tensions who are confused on what they should choose for year 11?
Amy, the tip that I would give you is that pick things that you love doing, because you see, if you love doing something, it'll be much easier. But another very important tip that I would give all of you girls is to look at a thing called the Skills Barometer for Northern Ireland. And the Skills Barometer for Northern Ireland was introduced it was research done by the University of Ulster, and it lists all the jobs of the future. So you need to, while doing things that you love is good, there's no point doing things you love if at the end of the day you're not going to get a job out of it either. So you need to do stuff that's going to make sure that there is a pathway for you to A-levels, and then a further pathway to either a job or to further and higher education, or maybe one of those learn as you earn modern day apprenticeships, which are really good, where you go to work 4 days a week, you go to university 1 day a week, and then you're guaranteed a job at the end of it. So there are loads of different pathways. So my advice would be to do your research, check online at different careers and things that you want to do, and see what subjects will help you to achieve that pathway.
Thank you for letting us interview.
Thank you so much, Aoife. It's my absolute pleasure.
We've decided to research about health and social care because we do not learn about it in Key Stage 3 and we want to know more about it. As a result, we've decided to interview Miss McGee because not only is she a past pupil, she teaches health and social care at St Mary's.
What skills and qualities do you need for health and social care?
It's a really good idea to be conscientious, dedicated, and you get a lot of different courses, different units to actually do through health and social care. So it would be important to be able to stick to deadlines, complete your work on time, and also enjoy reading and finding out new skills to apply to the real world.
What jobs can you do studying health and social care?
Health and social care has so many different avenues that it opens up for. You could do paediatric nurse, mental health nursing, psychologist, you could do occupational therapy, speech therapy, sports psychology, teaching, nursing, creche owners. It's really endless actually, so it's a really good subject, and especially for girls as well, to actually like care inside of things and compassion. So I would highly recommend it to all of you.
What's your favourite module to teach?
Oh, we have so many modules, but probably one of my favourites is actually in year 14 A-level class. It's actually unit 4, which is the public health agency. Public health, and the girls are allowed to do a bit of research into a current health priority in Northern Ireland and actually choose one. But what they do is they break down into a team and they can work as a team, so it helps them utilise other skills, and they actually will develop their own small scale health promotion activity, which actually you girls are going to experience on Monday during lesson 7 and 8. One of the groups of girls will actually come into the class to talk about the dangers of smoking. This afternoon, for instance, one of the other groups are going to talk about healthy eating and the dangers of healthy eating. And we have another group as well talking about mental health in year 10, options, stress and all of that. So I really like that because it's quite hands-on, and the girls they can kind of take the lead and kind of do and follow the specifications. So it's probably my favourite. Thank you.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to come talk to us. We will be considering health and social care for our future options.
Thank you, Una, and it's a pleasure considering you're my form class as well. So thank you very much for having me.
Our group chose ICT as ICT is a universal subject which is very employable, and most jobs nowadays use ICT.
You can research GCSE choices and options on the St Mary's website, which will fill you in on what to do in each subject in GCSE and what pathway you can go down if you do this subject.
If you are unsure what to choose for GCSEs, ICT is a great subject to choose as it is an important life skill and has high employability and high paid jobs for everybody.
ICT can lead you to lots of different high-paid jobs like project managers, web designers and computer programmers.
By 2030, 75% of all jobs will use ICT. The fields in ICT include computing, technology and digital IT.
We also get a single lesson of careers every week with Miss Duffy, and she helps us understand what careers and subjects different, what GCSEs you need for certain jobs and what pathways your subjects lead to. We're going to be talking about how to find out which GCSEs to choose if you already know which job you want to do in the future.
For example, if you want to do nursing, you need 4 or 5 GCSEs at an A star or C grade. If you want to find out what course you want to do, you can go onto the university website and find out what courses are available.
For example, the requirements for mental health nursing at Queen's require at least 5 GCSEs, which include English, Maths and Science. Health and social care and modern languages are also good help. Keep your options open in case you want to change your job in the future and choose GCSEs which provide multiple pathways.